Well, it's Wednesday, and that means plants and garden expert Craig Hicknight is joining us live to answer all of your burning questions. And yes, great to have you back with us.
Glad to be here
this week. All right. Well, first question here. So, what is a good method to get gnats off plants?
Okay, the first thing you want to do is check through the plants and find the wet one. That is the problem. You've got a wet plant and you're breeding fungus gnats. You could get a product called mosquito bits. You soak it in water and you water the plant with it and it kills off the larvae of the gnats. But always be on the lookout for a wet plant when you've got fungus gnats flying around your head.
Goodness, they're annoying in the summer, that's for sure. But so my dad ordered a rhubarb crown and he got it in the mail today. What's the best way for him to take care of it until he can plant it?
Well, I would be making sure that it's moist enough. I would get it rolled up in damp newspaper inside a Ziploc bag and put it in that lettuce crisper for the next month or two. Cold storage is how all the rhubarb is stored right now. Too bad they said his a little early, but cold storage is what that plant needs to get through to spring at this point.
Yeah, this one says, when is the best time to start growing my garden plants?
Oh, we're going to wait until probably mid to late April for that. We just don't want to have them in the house too long. We can't give them enough light usually. They tend to stretch, get floppy. So wait until mid to late April before you start your garden plants in the house.
All righty, perfect. So this one's from Jim. So when should I start planting petunia seeds?
There again, we're waiting until, mid-April. Figure what you want. You want a 6-week-old seedling when you put this plant outside, and that is 6 weeks after it's transplanted. So you count, and let's just call Mother's Day. You count back 6 weeks from Mother's Day, and then you allow another 4 to 5 weeks for getting the seed germinated and transplanted. So, it's going to be 9 weeks before Mother's Day when you're going to really start on those seeding projects for outside.
Well, this is a cool one. I have acorns picked the last fall, forgot to throw them in the freezer. Are they any good to plant, and should I feed them to the squirrels?
Well, I would still go ahead. It's been a little while now. Maybe you are just looking at squirrel food, but, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Get them packaged up, get them in that freezer for the next month or so. When you can finally get in the ground, go ahead and plant them, and then we're going to keep our fingers crossed.
All right, next one is, how do you separate and transplant peace lilies without killing them?
Well, wait until about Memorial Day to begin with. We want the days a little longer, a little brighter. It's pretty dull out there today. And then you wait until a day when it's ready for water, and you have a really, really sharp knife to do your division. As a matter of fact, I would actually divide from the bottom up. That way you're not cutting through the crown. You'll cut up right below the crown and then just pull the plant apart, get it back in a pot, fresh potting soil. I'd water it in with root stimulator and get it in a nice, well-lit window so it can go ahead and start recuperating. But we aren't going to do this until after Mother's Day.
All right. Well, continue to send your questions in on our WQAD Facebook page right now, and we're going to continue to answer them when we come back.